joining us to Mars Energy. To each and every one of you guys, thank you so very, very much for being a part of this platform. To all of you guys that take out your time to comment, to hit those like buttons and those shares, we appreciate you so very, very much. On my platform, I do not teach my personal beliefs or what my personal practice, but what I do on my platform is teach universal law, especially to the Christians that practice the ATR. To each and every one of you guys that are part of what we do on this platform, salutations first of all to my Madrina and to my Padrino and to my Oba and to all of my brothers and sisters in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, Congo, and Paulo, whether you're mystic or Ajay. What's up there? Shamari in the house. Shamari from Chi-Town, we appreciate you so very, very much. It is in winter season, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. In honor of my Fedifun Elegba, some people call him. We honor him. Thank you so much. What's up there? Alicia, Bicion. And then we got Monique 444 Cancer in the house. Crab Cakes, AKK. And then we got my baby Scorpio. We got Karen O'Brien. My lower unveiling, and come on up in here. And then we got Natasha Foss. There go my chocolate. There you go. Clear my teeth because my chocolate's in the house. My chocolate from North Carolina. And then we got Blue in the house. What's up there, Aquarius? We appreciate each and every one of them. Did you get my message? I probably got to check my phone. UP has been putting it on me, and I had to almost cuss out a supervisor today at work. What's up, Renee? What's up, 69? I like the way she be paying attention. What's up, my Boaz? Boaz has brought his ice up in here. We appreciate him. That's my other Pisces in the house. And to each and every one of you guys, thank you so much for sharing this platform and sharing the lives and sharing the information with people that you deem worthy to get this information. Because all of us know that when it comes down to what we do on this platform, we teach real magic on this platform. And it is for grown people. I do not do cheering church. Let me explain why I don't do cheering church. Because at the end of the day, children are supposed to be raised in the way that they should go. Adults supposed to already know their pathway. You understand? And what's up there, Jeremy in the house? Appreciate you so much. Mama Susan Gemini, how you doing? Much love to you as well. Now, UPS. To all of my Christian buddies, if this is your first time, these are the cards that I read from. These are Technology of the Soul. All right there. I'm gonna talk about that. Thank you, Keith. I didn't go and look, but I seen it came up on my phone that I got a Zelle from you, so I hadn't got a chance to actually look. But these are the 72 names of God, Technology of the Soul. I don't have a fan on y'all because it is cold like a mother sucker, and y'all know we don't stir around in the cold. You understand? And if anybody, Mother Susan can tell you, anybody that been in my house stay cold. Now that it's cold, then I'm tripping. I'm truly a Sagittarius with my moon in Aries and my rising sign Pisces, for real. Also, guys, we want to say hello to Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, and Virgo. Hello to each and every one of you guys. What's up there, love? My Taurus in the house. It's 14 degrees in Chicago. You got to have a hot piece of wood inside you, girl. That's all I can tell you. My Lord, on today. It is something rather else. Now, y'all know I teach these platforms in hopes that people would take magic and spirituality seriously, in hopes that a lot of us that in conjure. My 13-year-old is taking interest. He will be listening. Okay, then I'm a curtail it tonight since the 13-year-old watch. Listen, but you gotta. I hope you brace them for me. Now, with my own kids, my children, they'll tell you I was very, I never learned about the birds and the bees. I always heard the real deal. And so when it comes to my children, I'm very graphic. I'm very upfront, direct. But it's about real life. What's up there? There go my other Gemini. That's Keisha in the house. What's up, baby? She got her talisman already. What's up, Roy Artes? Yes. And we talk, wait a minute, that's Gemini back to back. That's two Geminis. I done told y'all I can't do threesome. I hate it for myself. But don't mean I can't do fours and twos. And a lot of times it be ones, me. Anyway, but this is, they close my cash out. But if all you have to do, guys, is this right here. If you take you scan this right here, it'll take you right to my account. So that's what. What's up there? Michelle Williams in the house. Madam Oshun. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Yeah, Sagittarius. I need some love on tonight. Oh. It's cold. I need some loving. Anyway, but it is what it be. I want to talk about root work tonight in the ATRs. Now, I'm talking about the root work that I learned from, so I don't claim to share information with other people, but when it comes down to my spirituality, I have to do it the way that I do it. Yeah, threes and fours, yes. Fam, what? What did you say? Oh my God, hold on, wait a minute. It is what it is. All right, okay. I got permission from the mama, so that's all good. Family, but we still have PayPal, but Monique corrected something, and I'm not motivated with Cash App because they charge us, and then PayPal does too. But if you Zelle it to me, then I don't have any cost, and I still get it directly. But we for the rock and roll tonight, because I want to talk about this, because a lot of times when it comes down to root work, a lot of people think it's about herbs, and I think that people don't understand that a part of understanding root work is understanding the roots of a thing. And so I'm going to first be coming from Colossians, the 2nd chapter, verse 7. Because y'all know I would do the Bible verse, because Christian always talking about everybody else that do root work is the devil and demonic and evil and all this stuff. So y'all know I got to keep it real. I got to start with a Christian. You always start with a troublemaker. You always start with the one that's instigating. You always start with the one that's always starting stuff and always imposing their views, their beliefs on other people. So we're going to start with a Christian from. Even though they stole all their stuff from Kemet and Egyptology. But, you know, we digress on that. Colossians, the 2nd chapter, verse 7. It says, rooted and built up in him and established in the faith as ye have been taught, abounding therein with thanksgiving. Now, the reason why I want to talk about root work, because root work is undermined a lot of times because of the simple fact that people keep telling folks all they got to do is go and get a herb or a root from some plant or tree, and then it's just that simple. If you do not activate that root, you're not doing root work. Okay. Also, guys, remember this: the purpose of studying nature is to understand why we utilize roots in the first place. Okay. To understand what it means to be rooted and grounded. When you look at certain trees are planted certain types of way because of the level or the strength of the root. Okay. One of the trees that, because I am Sagittarius, is the oak tree. And that oak tree is considered very powerful and very strong, but also it attracts lightning. Okay. It is a known energy, a known frequency, but it does attract lightning. You understand? So a Sagittarius, remember, Jupiter has lightning or electrical energy around it. So when you're dealing with energy, you have to understand how the roots of that tree works. You cannot do root work and don't understand how roots work, whether it's a palm tree, whether it's a birch tree, whether it is a willow tree, and my favorite, the saber tree and the pine tree. Y'all need to understand that the reason why a lot of people are not affected with herbs and roots, because they simply just go and get a plant and they're not having a spiritual relationship with that particular herb and that root. You have to be an individual. This is why I tell people, how can you be rooted and grounded in voodoo, Santeria, Lacumi, Congo, Palo, when you don't even know the roots or the origination of the very foundation you're trying to practice? There's a lot of people out here claiming to be Christian and ain't Christian, because their roots are not in Christianity. They don't understand that Christianity roots are in Egyptology. When you want to do real root work, you have to understand the roots of a thing. When they tell you follow your family roots or follow your family tree, why? Follow it back to the Genesis. Where did you get? What's up there? Yeah, that freedom. All right, mwah. All right, don't play with me. Yes, I'm grown, real grown. I got hair all over the place. I'm a real Natasha Zill. Yeah, so let me tell y'all this. Why is this important? Because I want us to become better root workers. I want us to respect root work. I want you to understand the actual knowledge that goes into, and also the gift. Everybody cannot be a root worker. Okay? Everybody's not connected to nature like that. Everybody's not speaking to the trees like that. Everybody's not speaking to the plants. And some people that practice Osine or Sinonistas, they understand that those that work with the forest and work with nature through Ochosi, or whether it is Razzo Forte, whatever spirit that you are in tune with nature. You understand that the reason we get roots from certain trees and plants is because we understand how they operate in the natural world, depending on what kind of working that needs to be done. And since this is as above, so below, we are going to be talking about one of my favorite. We're going to be talking about devil's shoestring. How ironic when some people call me the devil. So, and I want to talk to you because I have, I engaged a situation on my job today. I'm a UPS driver, and one of the supervisors brought his raggedy ass out there and called himself observing. And I'm going to talk about that today because I'm going to do some root work when it comes to my job. And they watch my live, so I don't front. I'm not the one to play with, okay? You need to play with his mammon, not me. Okay? So, let me tell you since we talking about root work, I want to bring out devil's shoestring. And that's why I tell y'all, leave certain conjures alone. Now, in order to teach this tonight, I got to actually... Now, notice this has already been cleaned. This is not... Our actual dragon, devil shoestring comes out of the earth, okay? So, I want y'all to look at this root. When we do root work, this particular root we use to trip up our enemies, okay? So, we dealing with Mars energy. I also was taught how to use this root with spit. I can't tell you the incantation because that's something my spiritual dad taught me. But I'm going to use this in the same context as somebody would use snuff or tobacco. So if you ever did that type of magic, you know I'm finna get down with it. I'm finna do some root work, and I'm going to utilize this. But I want y'all to look at why this would be considered a herb or a root that we would use to entangle or trip up our enemies. Okay? Now, a lot of times, many of you guys learning spiritual work, you go out and you get something and you say, oh, this is the work on my enemy. Well, I want a particular manifestation, and that's why I'm utilizing devil's shoestring. Now, there's other roots I got in here, but because of the type of shenanigans that's going on in my job, I literally called my immediate supervisor after the other guy supervisor came out there, and I told him, I said, first of all, whatever he want to do, he need to go ahead and do it. I said, but tell him, because I had a young lady on there, so I didn't cuss like I was going to cuss. Pastor, Apostle Chief, I offered to read his meter, but she was on there, and I was trying to respect a lady that was on my truck. So I told him, I said, you tell him what he needs to understand. I said, he's a failed individual. He's a rehire. I've been at UPS 29 years. Do not tell me how to do my job. And I have better supervisors that do not bother me. And I'm not going to let somebody that just showed up yesterday and have failed as a employee, could not cut it as a UPS driver, tell me a 29 year veteran how to drive a truck and what I need. Ain't none of us perfect. But I'm not going to let a failed individual tell me what to do. So I told him, I said, tell him. Because when I get back to the center, I'm going to tell him to his face. You understand? So when I go there tomorrow, when I go to work tomorrow, I got something for his ass. And I'm calling him up to the office. Because I already told him. And I'm going to tell the center manager, you need to talk to him so he'll know who to be fooling with. Don't play with me. You play with your mammy and find you an intersection, and play in a busy intersection. Don't come playing with me. And I ain't telling y'all to do this because this is me. This is my personality. This is how I rock and roll. I ain't the one to play with on my job. I don't care who you is. Okay? Now, in this, we understand how this particular root is operating. So, when you want to do root work, you must understand how that particular root grows in nature. And so therefore, however it grows in nature, it will do also the same type of energy in the spirit world. Now, what we do with this, we make this alive. Now, some people use devil's shoestring because I learned real root work from old coons. So some people, I don't know if some of y'all know the Hoyt cologne, but for those that gamble, if you can get somebody to make awaken this devil's shoestring, and it goes inside the bottle of Hoyt cologne. Do I even have some over there? But we use that for luck. So you can use that. What's up there, Tree Rhonda? Aries in the house. Now, I told y'all, I like to tell people the truth about me and my personality, and that I've been doing this since I was a child. I'm 50 years old, about to be 51. Now, you don't mess with my money and you don't mess with my honey. You understand? You don't mess with my loved one. Or when you start trying to tamper with me, then that's when I start dealing with you on a whole nother level. Okay? Don't fool with me. I'm 50. I'm real grown. Let me see. Now, I do have mustard oil. You could, I don't know if you got, because I have all kind of stuff in here. Hold on just a minute. Mother Susan told me not to stand up in front of y'all. She said, because I got a, the lady, Mother Susan said, my butt is shaped like a heart. Like, how hard do you have to be looking at somebody's booty to tell me I look like a heart? Anyway, let me. This is mustard oil. Some of y'all got mustard seed. She did say that. I said, you's a nasty. I said, how my booty? Oh my God. Mother Susan, I love her though. But this is mustard oil. And I have, in my mustard oil, I don't know if y'all can see this, but these, in my mustard oil, these are shark tooth. These are tiger shark tooth that I have in my mustard oil. I'm always got some animal parts in my stuff. I'm not normal. So when I do work, I work with animals. I work with the nature. I do real conscious. You understand? But when you want to trip somebody's endeavors against you, I would say anybody that's seeking to impede your success. And when it comes down to spirituality, when it comes down, this is why Mafedi Fun Iligwa, when you're talking about, when you're trying to make decisions about how you want to go about, so which direction, what pathway, you don't want to just be out here doing root work and you don't really have a direction. You know what you want. You want protection, but what kind of protection? You want things to move forward in your life, but how do you want them to move forward? How do you want to proceed? A lot of times, I tell people all the time, a lot of times people say things that are very general that they think they're being specific because they don't have enough information. Well, I understand what outcome I want. I want an understanding that I ain't the one on this job. You mess with the mother, and because he tried it. Let me tell y'all something. In life, there are people that always want to replace somebody else. You might not like, say for instance, you got a friend or used to be friend. There's always somebody going to try to apply for that same position. If you have somebody that talked about you, there's always going to be somebody that apply for the position. Once you get rid of the gossiper, somebody else is going to apply for that same gossiping position. When you get rid of the backbiter, somebody else is going to apply for that backbiting position. Every position going to be filled, whether it's positive or negative. And so therefore, you need to have enough regimen and enough ideas and creativity and critical thinking that when you're dealing with people, places, and things, that you understand that when you get rid of one type of person, somebody else is going to fill that position. So you need to understand the energy, the frequency, and the vibration. So we have another individual that is trying to assume the position of somebody I just got rid of. I'm also burning my triple threat. So in root work, you have to understand double shoestring. This trips up the enemy. And do not confuse this with a binding. This is not a binding. This is not knots weed. This is double shoestring. I want to entangle them. I want to make it very difficult for this individual to bother me. I want this person to have a very hard time tampering with me. I want them to be tripped up from the north, the south, the east, and the west. Whether they're utilizing their hands, whether they're utilizing their feet, whether they're utilizing their hand, tongue, their eyeballs, their fingers, I don't care. You understand? Their pubic hairs, I want it stopped. You understand? I also have stop that bitch powder. Bitch goes for a man or a woman. So, as Apostle Ely wants y'all to know, I deal with some of the same things, whether it's in business, whether it's in my job, whether it's in family, whether it's in relationship, whether it's a side piece, or I'm being, sometimes Let me tell y'all something. Sometimes you are such a good side piece that they want you to be the main entree. I don't know if anybody goes through these issues that I go through, but sometimes you such a good dessert that people try to eat you first. You understand? So a lot of times I have to like, listen. You have to eat your vegetables and stuff before you come. I'm just dessert. I'm not here. I'm not the main course. I don't mind being the main course sometimes, but when I'm coming to be the dessert, I'm here to cause a diabetical issue. You understand? I'm here to bring love, and you understand? I need to get some of that devil's shoestring work done. Come on. Now, I want y'all to look at it real good. But why? Because Natasha said she wants some of that. Now, look at this right here. Look at how that root grows. Y'all see how entangled that is? That's what you want. So when we break pieces off of the devil's shoestring, or we as a practitioner or spirit, y'all don't like the word practitioner, but when we work with this, I have certain people not only on my job, but I got other people, because I don't necessarily do root work on everybody, because this person ain't did enough for me to do heavier work. So I'm gonna do, not that root work is nothing to play with. Do not confuse that. But I want to use root work because they ain't did nothing. They ain't try to cause me to lose my job. But I don't want you frustrating me. I don't want you effing around with me. You understand? So find you somebody to play with. Okay? So look at this right here. Hold on. So right here. What's up, my eldest son in the house? So look at this right here. I want y'all to look at that. Because everything about root work is the study of the root. You pick the root based off of how that root grows and the energy and the frequency that you are trying to manifest through. Now, I like to work with the roots, but I like to also work with roots with other spirits, and I like to work with them with certain animal spirits. Like I told you, this has tiger teeth inside of there. I mean, tiger shark teeth. That's what I meant to say. I like to deal with predatorial magic. I like to deal with hunters. I like to deal with people or spirits that know how to go after what they want. I don't like to work with lazy spirits. I don't like to work with people that are spirit that put off today for tomorrow. If you did that in life, you ain't got to worry about me bothering you. I like people to go after what I like to work with that type of energy, okay? That's what we talking about, Ma Fedi Fun Eligua, but also as a Buffalo, that's Mars energy. Let me tell y'all something. To all of y'all that got Mars energy, whether sun, moon, or rising sign, or you got Mars placement, let me explain something to y'all about that energy. Stop wasting your energy on things that do not serve you. You can still have aggressive energy and do something that does not manifest or benefit your life. I don't do root work. I don't do conjure work just to be doing it because I'm a conjurer. I do it with a purpose in mind in order to get a desired outcome so I can live a particular reality that I want to live in on a consistent basis. As a grown man or woman, when you're doing root work or you're getting root work done and you want certain manifestation, it's about what you want grounded. How do you want that situation grounded? How do you want your finances grounded? How you want your health grounded? How you want your relationship grounded? There are certain herbs that we use because of how it grows and what it does. And so if you want something rooted and grounded, you have to understand the root that you're working with. I am going to place this devil shoestring to Ayao, which is the sister of Oya. She rules and she works with the roots of the saber tree. With the saber tree, it is also an ancestral tree. That saber tree is also, it manifests good and it manifests evil. And those that understand the saber tree and how to conjure that particular energy, that particular root, because I have also a root out of that tree from a huge a saber tree that I work with, and it's inside of my IO because I want a magic of the real root. Okay? Symbology is cute, but I go to nature to get the orishas, the stuff that they represent, because I want them to manifest certain things. And what I want to do is teach him whether he believe in root work or not, whether he believe in conjure or not, whether he believe in mysticism or not, whether he believe in opiate work or not, whether he believe in Malfedi Fun Oya or not, whether he believe in dark magic, black magic, or white magic. I don't care. But after he keep fooling with me, he gonna believe in a whole lot of stuff. Because I don't bother people. I don't like people bothering me, especially on my job. The whole purpose of me and the reason why I lasted, now let me tell y'all this. The reason why I'm telling y'all this, The reason why I lasted on UPS as long as I have as a driver is because I love a challenge. That's my moon in Aries. And I also like to be my own boss. Aries people like to run things. You understand? So I like the fact that once I leave the hub, once I leave the facility, I am my own boss. I don't want your bitch ass coming out on my truck bothering me. You understand? And when you come out bothering me, it's a problem to me. I try to be nice because I know people got to do their job, but I don't like people. That's the whole purpose of me being on the truck by myself. And I'm not out there milking the clock. I'm out there doing my job, and I'm out there delivering them people package. And I don't want your bitch ass out there bothering with me or interfering in my progress, because it pissed me off the whole day. It took me a while to calm down. You understand? Because that kind of stuff bothered me. I'm here to make my money and go home. So, now that we understand that, working with roots and doing root work is the understanding of that particular tree. It is too many people out here. You're not spending time in nature. You don't. Even with you seeing it like this, if you don't go into nature and see how, at least Google it and get a video so you can see how they harvest. So you will know why we use a devil shoestring versus the high john versus Elizabeth root. Versus what is another good root that I like to work with? I ain't gonna tell y'all everything. I ain't gonna lie. I love me some Vandal root. I really love Vandal root. Vandal root is very destructive, but I love Vandal root because even as a chaos being myself, I know how to use the destructive things to do good stuff too. Because a lot of times when we hear destructive, we always like, no, I can use destructive energy in order to give you a breakthrough, to clear your pathway. Yes, you said Master root. Master root is more for dominating. I have Master root in my my High John the Conqueror pile incense. Y'all that order my High John, it's some Master root in there. And I also have Master of the Woods in there too. Yeah, I like my stuff. I have all kind of stuff in there because when I get ready to conquer your ass, I'm here to conquer your ass. You understand? I don't care if you living or dead. I don't care if you spirit or frequency or energy, demonic. I don't care nothing about that. Monique said, "Leaving well enough." They messed up already. Now, also, guys, I put down here, Master Root is something you want to use to subdue. That's something that you will work with Psalm 25 with, or you will work Psalm, because you can also use that in a court case, Psalm 35. You know, when I work with Master Root itself, because that's a very expensive root. I grind in powder. Y'all, I like to put stuff in powder form. But it is in my High John and Conquer root because I like things to move. And you got to understand, Master root kind of look like mandrake root. And let me say this too. All of you ignorant people. This is not poisonous. Don't be sticking no roots in your mouth and you don't know whether it's poisonous or not. Talking about what the book say. Or and make sure it's clean. Hopefully, like you clean your ass, make sure these roots and these herbs are clean. Okay? When you are trying to subdue certain things, you want to learn spirituality and you want to grow and develop, you got to know what you're doing and why you're doing it. You got to know why you want to move forward, why you need to be aggressive, or why do you need to utilize certain energies in order to accomplish stuff. Because at the end of the day, it's about being successful. It's about being healthy. It's about being happy. It's about being content. It's about being able and having the capacity to protect what you love or what you got going on. And a lot of times when it comes down to spirituality, I feel like people are more concerned about the spell, the prayer, than the mechanics that go about. See, I know how my stuff works because I know the herbs or the roots that I have placed in them. I know the animals that I utilize. And I know what animal parts I put in there. Now, some people use a raccoon's penis with Hoyt cologne for luck. I don't know why it's lucky to lose your wood, but they use a raccoon's the penis bone of a raccoon in luck work. And let me tell y'all something. Luck work can affect different types of games of chance. Because every root does not affect horse racing. Every root don't affect lotto. Every root doesn't affect scratch offs. You have to know, like, say for instance, you throwing dice. If you were throwing dice, I would use Hoist cologne. I would use chamomile tea. Soak your hands, soak your dice, pray your prayers to your spirit. Hopefully you got somebody that was lucky in your family. You can go to their spirit and ask them to bless you, or get some conjure man that do that kind of work, conjure woman that do that kind of root work. Yeah, we use every part of the animal. I have a dog head, like I have wolf. I have a skull of a wolf, and I cracked that skull of that wolf. What I haven't got yet, what I intend to get, is the skull of a monkey. Cause I got some people. I'm gonna stop you from bothering. Yes, I got some stuff I need to purchase. I got some friends that can get me some really exotic stuff to work with. I've been working with my bear claw that Darius got. I actually fixed some of that, but I got it sitting on my altar with my voodoo spirit, my priest spirit that I work with, and I got it over there, so it's soaking up that energy. So when I get ready to pour that, because I have red palm oil and I also have black palm oil. I work them very different. See, casino is not just a game of luck, it is also a game of probability. See, some of y'all got to know what type of workings that y'all doing in order to manifest. I don't like I said, when it comes down to Mars energy, whatever action you take, you should know why you're doing it. And you should have a better understanding. And there's just too many people out here trying to do magic, and they don't know enough about magic. They don't know enough about the herbs. They don't know why people use one thing versus the other. It's just like people that just don't really know their way around the kitchen. You don't know what type of herbs to utilize in order to season your foods, because you just have a bare minimum of information. You understand? Or you just you're a microwave king or queen. But when it comes down to conjure, this is the stuff that I get down with. See? This saber. And Palo, especially because I'm a Palero and Palo Miambe, working with the Palo sticks, just going out and getting a stick don't make this. It's like you got to be. And let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna say this in a nice way. Just like you feel like just because a man got a piece of wood don't mean he know how to use it. It's the same thing with root work. You can have a tool and still not know how to utilize it, huh? And then having a slung that's lumped over and not erect, it's still no good. So you don't want to just have herbs or Palo sticks or something. You got to know how to activate those things and then work them according to the condition that you're trying to affect. This is why we call certain things that could be considered a condition oil. When you condition your candle based off of what type of manifestation. Let me be in the backyard. Here, kitty, kitty, bring. Yeah, Monique, I can see Monique that. Now, my Fetty Foom, Eligua, I would use Eligua in this. I would use Oya. I don't have my Oya talisman up here. And I can use in this particular working Ogun for what I'm doing. I would use one of the warriors. I would use Eligua or Eligba, or I would use my Fetty Foom Ogun, or I would utilize my Fetty Foom Oya. And that's because I want somebody that's going to fight. To me, it's about force. It said in the scripture, it said the kingdom of God suffered violence, but the violent. There are certain things you have to have enough force in order to manifest. All those raccoons around here gonna be missing a piece. I hope y'all know that Monique is not lying. As scary as she is when it comes to animals, when it comes down to gambling, she be out here looking for that. I have a place in Miami where I can go and get all those kind of parts. Like in Miami, it's the museum. Like I have grinded up tarantulas. I had bought a tarantula. Me and Minister Mario, son of a Chosi, I found this place, so we used to go there. Actually, me and him and his daughter went there. But there's a lot of dead what should I say? Well, it's a museum like, and they got a lot of bones in there, a lot of artifacts in there. So, and it's costly, but when I'm trying to do cons, I get what I need to get. So they have a lot of animal parts that they sell, and so I ended up buying a tarantula. I was doing some working, and so I bought it and I grinded it up into powder, and I utilized it like that. But I know a lot of places in Miami to get stuff that I need to get if I got to get with something. But it's about, as you trying to learn, whether you practice Ocha, whether you do Obia, whether you do it, or somebody doing, you going to a root worker, y'all got to understand, like, there are certain things that kill roots. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, you got to know who you putting the root work on. You got to know what place you are, and then you got to know how deep those roots. See, when you work with devil shoestring, it's gonna be hard to lift this, especially with somebody like me that been doing this a long time, and very acquainted with this particular root as an individual. But this is the type of science why I tell you science matter. Okay, it matters, and then who and what you working on. Okay, that tallywhacker, for real. That's what we say, old coon dick. Let me get that. So, I hope that I came on tonight because this is cat's claw. I use this in my healing incense to get rid of and if you ever look, if you go Google cat's claw, I take the herb too, but cat's claw is a vine that climbs all in the rainforest. It climbs all the way up the tree like a cat, and it goes all the way to the top of the tree so it can get sunlight. And so therefore, this is something that I like to work with to get through things and accomplish stuff and walk over certain things. That's why I be telling people, when people out here messing with me and bothering, okay, I got you, Natasha. People out here bothering me, and I be telling them the madrinas and stuff like that. I don't speak out of arrogance. I try to educate people so they don't have to go there. You don't want to get involved with certain people that are. My moon is in Aries. I'm the type of person, once I start, I don't stop. Like if I ever start, and ask my exes, ask my mother-in-law, they will tell you, I am not the person you want on your trail, because I'm never going to stop until I accomplish each and everything that I desire. And if you have hurt me, I am not going to stop until I see you go through exactly what I've gone through, because I'm going to teach you to find you somebody to play with. Okay? You don't play games over here. I'm grown. I don't bother you. You don't bother me. But when you bothering over here, I got to make you regret that. I wouldn't be a Sagittarius if I didn't. I told you I got a lot of Scorpio in my chart. I'm with it. Stop gossip. Oh, I love it. And let me tell y'all something. My stop gossip. I don't want them to stop gossiping. Not on my job, because I'm going to clown his ass. And one thing about me, I say what I got to say, and I still going to do it. My son was on the phone. He'll tell you I'm like that. I got you, Natasha, with Stop Gossip. But see how big the bag is of this? Like this. I be telling them, it's going to be on tonight. And this right here, this is actually the thorns. Sometimes I put cat's claw on my... And is it not, especially all of y'all that got sinus issues, y'all know I can't tell you about doctor stuff, whatever. But I use, especially if I get a head cold or something, I get cat's claw because it cleans your sinuses. And it worked real fast. Sinuses. So especially Tree Rhonda, she got half some white in her. I told her that white side always keep her sick. But I told her to get cat's claw. But see this right here? This is stuff I like to work with. This is Saber. This is Saber. Right there, baby. With them thorns. And as a spiritual, you don't never know what you're gonna be up against. And that's another thing about Moon and Aries. Like you got to be ready. Aries energy is always ready. It's always ready. And that's what I be trying to tell y'all. It's like, figure out what you want and let's get it popping. Find out what you're trying to accomplish and let's get it popping. Because at the end of the day, that's when you're going to see your reality change. Always do your magic where you living in the reality that you desire until you get there. Oh yeah. Yeah, she be Tree Runner be she be shedding her skin. I be like, oh my. One day she called me a nigga, right? I told her, I said, listen, which side called me a nigga? The black side or the white side? Because if the white side, I'm gonna have a problem about that. But if the black side, it is what it be. I have to watch her sometimes because I don't know which side of her be speaking. Because the other side of her is racist. But the other side I get along with. I love her though. She's a mess. All right. She said, oh Lord. It's the truth. Tree, I don't know how. I love my people. But I tell them, like, a part of being spiritual is knowing not only the people that you are entangled with, but also the people that you also work with, and knowing who really trying to take your job or you causing issues and stuff like that. And that's why I be telling y'all, a lot of times I do a lot of cleansing, because when I'm doing work for y'all or trying to shield y'all, when y'all have a situation that I'm working on your job or legal stuff, I have to protect myself so that energy don't bounce back on me or bounce on my children. That's why a lot of times y'all don't realize why it costs what it costs, because I have to shield and protect myself, because it's not my situation, but it is me dealing with the energy in your life. And so therefore I need to make sure that I'm protected and I'm protecting the people that I'm attached to. You understand? So when you're doing this type of work, you have to be clean and you have to be protected, and you have to stay protected. Okay? So that's what real root work is. A real root work is the understanding how that root grows. Trey said, I am dealing with a Scorpio right now. She wants vengeance. I thought she was a Cancer. Don't tell me you got your daddy whole tendencies. You might be talking about somebody else. Lord, did my whole tendencies fall on my children? Yes, my son. Oh, you did them? Okay. Yeah. Like a true Scorpio. Oh, Cancer and Scorpio. Okay. But let me tell y'all something. Do not do to people that got Scorpio energy and you do stuff to them, they believe and get back. It is what it is. And I don't feel bad about it. That's why I express to people. If you're on my lives and stuff like that, don't think I'm a mean person. I don't go out bothering people. I didn't go and mess with that fat box. He came out on my truck bothering me. You understand? So as a Sagittarius, anybody that's a true Sagittarius, I don't know if Madam Oshun is still here, but Sagittarius, we start roasting you. Like when we got a problem with you, we start roasting your ass. It's like you finna get roasted. You understand? Because I don't bother people. And I don't like people bother me. And don't watch over me. I love my freedom. Don't bring your ass over here. Huh? Don't bring your ass over here. I don't care if that's your job. Still don't come over here. Because I got a problem with that. She wants her lick back bad. I can't let her score. I'm trying, and you got to stay guarded. They don't care. My moon, Natasha said my moon is in Scorpio. I love to get those bothering you because I know that's. This is what I be telling y'all about energy and frequency. When you embrace your energy, you stop trying to make excuses for yourself. You stop trying to be okay, make people okay with who you are. I don't care if people like what I do. I don't care if people think that what I do is right or wrong. That's irrelevant to me. What I do is I respect everybody and I try to show people love and proper understanding and all that good stuff like that. But at the end of the day, long as you not bothering me, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I try to do my job and I strive to do my right because my moon in Aries, I like to be great at what I do. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I be coming from. But when you dealing with people like that, and we gonna get the business, Scorpio energy, that's the investigator of the zodiac. I'm already. And then I asked the other supervisor. I say, well, what he here for? What is his job description in the first place? And then when I found out he a driver supervisor, I made way more money than you. What the hell you? And I'm better at my job than you at your job. What you over there? How you gonna guide me? Huh? Him trying to guide me on my job is like a man trying to tell me how to get pussy and I get more pussy and ass than he get. You can't tell me nothing, huh? I'm over here drained and tired. Huh? You ain't got wet. You ain't got your tallywhacker wet yet. How you gonna tell me how to lay pipe? Have you put anybody in a coma? No, you can't. I'm like that. I can be taught. I can speak. You can share your, but you got to be able to share. It's got to come down. You can't give me something from the ground up beneath me. No, you can't school me. You can't chastise me. No, you can't. No, and I ain't gonna allow it. Only reason why you got the position because you got pale skin. Because you ain't get it because you were smart. You ain't get it because you were athletic. You ain't get it because you're that's the only reason why you got that position. And you lazy, so therefore you want to be a supervisor because you don't want to work. That's just how I think and that's how I talk. And I'm going to repeat this same language to him in a meeting tomorrow. I'm going to call him into the office tomorrow. And I don't like to get up early in the morning, but for that, I'll get up. Did I make sure I get anybody else that I got down? I'll take vengeance to the grave. I do not care. You want forget? No, I don't. You want forgiveness? You need to go find God. I'm a son of God. And people start playing with you. Hold on. Let me see what's on something. Oh, that's Monique. But I really appreciate y'all. And let me tell y'all something. I am very thankful for my platform. I'm thankful for people that's really trying to grow. I thank God for people that understand what root work really is and that it's not simplistic. And so you need to respect those that are out here practicing real root work. And if you get that type of working done, understand that it takes time, especially depending on what type of root work you got done, depending on what type of season. Because remember, every tree don't grow in every season. And so therefore, the same thing when it comes to the energy. Remember I was telling y'all guys about the bears hibernate in the winter, so sometimes you cannot do certain spell work or conjure work with certain items because they're dormant. You understand? Y'all, we got to know all this stuff before we out here trying to work and do work for people. She big mad. She be alright. Especially you use that reversal. Like I said, to me, my spiritual dad taught me this. You got to be able to take a lick. You can't be the type of spiritualist that only time you feel that it's appropriate is when you giving out and passing out ass whooping. I done went through mine, but I got my ass whooped by my spiritual dad. And let me tell you another ass whooping I got. Got in the church, married, and dropped my guards because I was in the church. And put down my devices, trying to appease church folk. Listen, I learned I carried the ass whooping, but when I picked up my tools again, I whooped their ass for the old and the new. You understand? I won't do that no more. Trying to appease people don't work for me. Trying to get people to understand, because I feel like if I teach them and show them that they understand. No. All right, Darius, I got you. Blockbuster Darius. Roll opener. Triple threat. And that's what I'm burning today, Darius. I've been doing the triple threat. And money. So, Apostle, why you tell people what you're going to do? Because I can. I'm not telling you to do what I do. This is my authentic personality. My son could tell you, he was on the phone with and y'all, I keep telling y'all I'm 50 years old. I can't do it. I can't put up with people foolishness. He come way down where I am, and I'm like the furthest north. No, I'm furthest south in Vero, and you come way over there bother me. All them condos, I don't had to go up and down the stairs. You gonna bring your rhinoceros neck ass over there and bother me? No, sir. Talking about what you would like to see. I don't give a damn what you would like to see. I would like to see you move your ass along. Can we both get what we like? I don't have no respect for that. You don't come messing with no hard-working man with no BS. And then it had nerve to be cold. And then, child, please. Reading on family relationship, Darius. Triple threat and money. Then a reading for Pisces. When I be telling y'all certain things, I be trying to tell y'all that if you learn how to say, what's up, Bo said, amen. How to stay out of trouble. When I talk to people and I share certain things with people, the reason why I perfect myself so I don't be a burden and a liability to people. And one thing I find as an insult is when I know I do a job well done and other people cannot do my route the way that I do my route. Don't come bother me. Huh? I'm the heart. When I do my job by you, ask anybody that I do spiritual. When I do my job by you, I don't take no shit off of you. When I don't prove myself to you, I ain't putting up with no foolishness off of you. No, ma'am. No, sir. And reading for Darius concerning family relationship. And guys, don't forget to hit that like button. You got, and when you out here as a practitioner, you got to be able to do spiritual work on more than one front in order to be successful. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee that which is in the dark, bringing to light of my eyes concerning Darius, concerning family relationship, concerning Darius, the Pisces, regarding family relationship. As Eba Sandediosaya. Eba Sandediosaya. I'm gonna be honest with you, Derek. There's a whole lot of and not a little bit, a lot of root work being thrown in your family. Conscious being done. Ebasa is coming up because I'm asking about your family. First thing came up, root work is being thrown. Hear these words that I speak as I call thee concerning family relationships, concerning Darius Davis. Shield and protect Darius. Shield and protect. Spirit. Hold on. You are blocking a lot of stuff from actually manifesting. I'm for to burn this reversal for you, Darius, because I don't. Not that you're doing what you're supposed to do, but you are hindering other people's conjure from manifesting. So I want to make sure that stuff goes back. Sometimes you don't know why God's send you different places and spaces. You become a protection for other people that are not doing their conjure. Concerning the family. There is Pisces concerning family relationship. Comes up in shadow. What's up there? Chris from Philadelphia. Sagittarius in the house. Philadelphia. It says angelic influence there. This would be the night for Psalm 91 verse 11. It says, hey, Zayin Yud. It said, using this name, I can now access the network of angels. I can remove negative angels and their chaotic influence in my life and ignite the support and assistance of positive angels. So basically, the yin and yang is going on around you, and your energy, your frequency is moving, and it is shifting the effects of those type of spirits. So stay. I know you're gonna stay cleansed and stay protected. Actually, I got to get your cleanser out of here, and then your other card. What's up, Carla Brown? How much is my readings are only $20 online, but if you want a consultation, that's on my website. Then your middle card is Great Expectation. It says Aleph Yud Ayin. All you got to do, Carla Brown, scan that on your phone, and it'll take you right to my Zelle. It says, by meditating on this name, I gain control over the power of time in my life. This is when this card comes up, I always think about God redeeming the time for yourself, taking back a lost time. They said, Trey said reading as well. Okay. Trade Cancer. Reading. And then it said, by meditating on this name, I gain control over the power of time in my life. Instead of constantly demanding more of tomorrow, I appreciate what I have and what I am. This is so right on point. It says right now, it says false and self-seeking expectations are cast out, Darius. And it says, then your outcome card comes up, fear of God or reverence of God in the outcome. That means they're going to actually fear the God in you, or they're going to reverence the God in you when this is all said and done. Delayed Mem Bet. It said, I am aware of the divine sparks in every person. Their true essence is awakened in my heart. I become wiser in the ways of the world. I perceive the repercussions of my every word and deed, and I know that sharing acts towards others are always in my own best interest. I like this. You're quite welcome. You're welcome, sweetheart. Trey. Just a general reading, Trey. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee that which in the dark bring it to light of my eyes concerning the Trey, the Cancer. Trey. Trey the Cancer. Trey the Cancer. That which is in the dark bring it to the light of my eyes concerning Trey the Cancer. Trey the Cancer. Your shadow card comes up in general reading, fertility. Trey, do not make me a grandfather. I'm not ready yet. This card keeps showing up in Cancer for you. Fertility. Either somebody else is fertile, but there's fertility around you. So I don't need no shockers. I need a little more time before I become a grandpa. Just be careful on this one, because this card is coming up in shadow. This is the dark aspect of the moon. It says, Kaf Lamed Yud. It said, abundance and fruitfulness is fill my being. I am imbued with the power of procreation. My personal meditation is more powerful if I can also meditate upon others who are trying to start a family. Okay? Ain't no odd nothing, Shamari. The devil is a liar. And he like to spit on himself anyway. But this talks about fertility, and this also talks about your meditation. That your meditation is a lot more stronger now. And then your middle card comes up, long range vision. How ironic for this particular Cancer. It says this means that you have a vision. You looking down the road for a future. Okay. It says, hey Resh Yud. It said, I have the power of clear vision and foresight in every part of my life. It said the blindfolds are removed. I can see the full-grown tree and the newly planted seed, which means that you're going to be able to see the potential in things before you actually get the potential of what it can be. And then it said, I can grasp the cause and effect of relationships that govern all reality. It said, my life choices and actions are motivated by ultimate results, not monetary illusions. And it said, I can now also see more with my eyes and I can perceive more with my mind's eye, and I feel more with my intuition. Both of these cards are talking about a very, very strong psychic energy for Cancer. But it also is talking about achieving relationships, not motivated by monetary, but actually an ultimate goal of family, which is a part of who you are. But this card talks about not being up under any delusions. And you also being able to see, the blinders are also you be able to see people for who they are before you make choices. Then your outcome card, dream state. These are all spiritual cards. Dream state for Cancer. Lamed. Hey, it said, with this name, I dream truthfully. These are prophetic dreams, Trey. It said, my soul will ascend to safe and loving places during the night. This is talk about your soul being coming out of your body. It said, I will awaken each morning, recharge, reinvigorated, and renew in body, spirit, and wiser. So this is mean that you're basically, when you go to sleep, as you grow on your, because it's an outcome card, as you continue your spiritual journey, you'll get more prophetic, you'll get more information, and they will talk to you more even in your dreams and just have everyday conversation. Just like you would be talking to me, that it's going to get like that. So pay attention to your dream. All right. I think did I get everybody? Anybody else did I get a reading? I'm kind of lost without the iPad. But I know y'all not going to cheat me, so that's why I do it. No, I got to send you something for your baby. And let me tell y'all something. My children have done, first of all, if Trey get a child now, if Josh get a child now, if Elijah get a child now, they did better than their dad. I've been hunting a long time. I got kids very early, so they did way better than me. Way better than me. You want a daughter-in-law, Scorpio, Cancer, or Gemini. Now, you know I fancy Gemini. I love me Scorpio. You know I don't care nothing about no Cancer. Me and Cancer, on my daddy a Cancer. In my former life, I was a Cancer. I'm a Sagittarius now, but in my former life, I was a Cancer. I still got Cancer tendency. That's why I clash with Cancer. I used to be a Cancer. I came to build business and success. What Trey? Wait, what did Trey say? Can't be dissing on the Cancer. Trey know how I am. My son be asking me all the time, Dad, how you think the people feel? Feel? Care about that. Did I get everybody? I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I really need to go eat though. Thank you so much. If you came in the beginning, the ending, or the middle of this, make sure you go back to the beginning. Get that information. And the reason I'm sharing this information, so once we do other type of workings on my platform, I'm also going to be placing on my website. If you want me to work, if you want me to work the bear spirit for you, if you want me to work a shark spirit, I'm going to be offering coyote, ram, python, and rattlesnake. I will do online, and they'll be on petition parchment paper. They'll be like this. They will actually be my spirit totems, but I will have them laminated, and then I'll put your petition on the back. And so I'll put a description under what each animal does. And if you want to work with one of my animal spirits, I'll be offering that on the website soon. I need to put it together so I'm make it simple and uncomplicated. To all of y'all that got graveyard work going on, to all of y'all got courtroom work going on, all of that stuff is being taken care of. And I also want you guys candle workings. I still got some more to finish up on that. And I got a consultation I think I still need to do. But other than that, I think I got pretty much everything caught up and taken care of you guys. So I'm going to be giving you different tools to work with if you want to learn and to get an understanding of what it is to have a animal spirit move for you. And they are my animal spirits. They're not yours. These are my Orishas, not yours. So I'm sharing it with my fan base and people that support Apostle Ely. Okay? What else I got in there? Now, and there's a difference between the python and the rattlesnake. But I got some other stuff, but I'm not gonna put that on online because that's too heavy. But I think I can do the other stuff. But I'm gonna pray about it before I put it up there. Apostle, do you ever? Yes, I got your candle work. Which room? Hold on a minute. I got to think about which room your stuff is in. It's in this room over here. I got 3 rooms. 4 rooms. I forgot to include this one. Your stuff is over here. And y'all, when I burn candles for you guys, I prepare them myself and I burn them in front of my spirits. Okay? And I already got your picture. And it's on my website. If you guys have not got candle work from me, you have to. If you get candle work from me, you have to send me a picture, and I place that picture before the spirits, and I do your working there. Okay. Sometimes I send out videos, but sometimes I get caught up. But if you need me to send that, I'll take care of that for you. Most of you guys know I do that type of work a lot. I think I got everything. All right. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Ma feri fune ligwa, ma feri fune oshun, ma feri fune oya, ma feri fune ochosi, ma feri fune obatala, ma feri fune oshun, ma feri fune yemiya, ma feri fune olofi, ma feri fune ogun, ma feri fune shango, ma feri fune meji, and ma feri fune ayao, ma feri fune olodamari, ma feri fune olodamari, ma feri fune olodamari. My Fedifuno Lofi, and bless all of those that support me. And I ask for your blessings, and I thank you for making a way for those that are in need of your intervention, that they shall know that thou with me. Amen. All right, much love. Thank you. Bye, Bo. That's my Boaz.